What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavour. We are back inside for yet another banger, we hope and presume, as we are getting into this one from Lojay. It goes by the name MOTO. Again, very excited. I'm a big Lojay fan. What I love about him is this kind of fusion of futuristic styles and almost electronic influence into an Afrobeat flavour. I think he's really good at kind of fusing those two areas and bringing something fresh every single time. So yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. There isn't too much new music out today, so this might be the only reaction we actually put up, but I'm going to keep looking and seeing if there's something new to check out. So, without further ado, let's get into it and see how it is sounding. Let's go.
Why do you love me?
So we have got a proper movie intro. High budget video. Cha-ching.
The way you speak to me.
I'll never leave you.
And we riding together.
Okay. So immediately on this, what I'm hearing from those drums is sounding really, really cool. Just a real kind of bouncy level of oomph going on, which is a really weird way to describe it. But again, those drums just have a real kind of punch to them in that low end. Again, you've got that subtle kind of percussive line running throughout the middle, almost working as a bit of a melody. That do 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 do. Again, really nice sense of atmospherics. The introduction gives it a quite kind of I don't know, quite emotional feel from the jump. I'm excited to see where this goes though. Let's go, Lojay. Let's bring this one home. This is really smooth, man. Again, I'm just loving the overall feel of it. Some really nice drum work going on. Some really kind of potent percussion in there as well. The whole thing just has a really kind of nice, relaxing feel to it, but also the intensity that comes with that electronic element that is so kind of, I don't know, it's so intertwined with Lojay's style. He's able to kind of just lift everything around him with this sort of approach. Again, the video looks really well shot, really nice lighting, all of that good stuff that we love to see in a music video like this. But again, just the entire compositional value is that, again, that perfect fusion of, I want to say, electronic influence with kind of classic Afrobeats kind of rhythmic infusion. It's really interesting, man. It is really interesting. It's interesting hearing what Lojay does as well with his vocal line. That delicacy combined with the kind of intensity. It's just, that's everything about Lojay for me.
Oh, I'll bring a lot to your way. The funny sun don't shine in the morning time. I use the halogen make it shine. So I'll chase the darkness away. So I can never understand. You said you need time and space, only on the weekend.
Okay, so the story of the tune is clearly about these two breaking up and the fact that they said they never would break up. So I don't know, maybe it's a little bit about feeling like it's betrayal. Maybe that's kind of what it is, but I don't know. It feels very, very smooth, man. Again, the thing about Lojay is whenever he comes to the table with something like this, again, it's about kind of taking those emotions and kind of amplifying them through kind of electronic instrumentation and, again, quite futuristic compositional approaches. I really like what he's doing. And again, this is a really good thing. Obviously, he's announced that he's got the EP on the way. He's had a really powerful start to the year. I'm excited to see what goes on with that EP as well, because it'll be the first full project he's dropped since the Love and Attention EP, which was one of my favourite drops of 2021. So, yeah, this is exciting.
Kept on driving away.
That little guitar line that's running through the heart of this one as well, that again, really nice kind of rising and falling melody, bringing, again, that idea of ascension and then descension to the table. Really, really catchy hook as well, that MOTO, My moto, moto, my moto. Again, catchy, up, then down. What Lojay is really, really good at is bringing those catchy melodies to the table. Look at Love and Attention. Look at Mona Lisa. Look at all these tunes that he's featured on where there is that super, super catchy element involved. He's similar in a way to Diamond Platinums with that. There's always a catchy element. With Platinums, it's always about like a little flute line or like a woodwind element. With Lojay, it's all about the vocal and how catchy he is with those vocal melodies and how much they immediately stick in your head. That's his superpower for me.
All of my G's say make I move slow. You do me things when nobody else know. I know you poison deep in my soul, but I know feel leave you alone. I been there, you see fainting up. Make I know it's not the evil way you do me or the low. Oh my baby, we be like oil and water. All of me, but you know I can never refuse you. I just see your face in my refuge.
Like the fact they're bringing that sort of more classic, almost pop style bridge into the equation, onto the table. I don't know which one I want to say, one of the two. But I like the fact they're bringing that element in. There's a real kind of good utilization of taking the instrumental out of what's going on, just taking those drum lines out, letting Lojay's vocal run straight and true, and just cutting through the middle of the mix with a real kind of level of sensitivity, but also again that intensity. That's Lojay's superpower, the ability to create catchiness through intensity, but also delicacy at the same time. That's what I'd say his superpower is.
I'm all alone in my nuku, and only me the fire down from. Saw you with a Valentine substitute. Feel I say my tummy down loose. I hope he give you all the whole wide world while I cry alone. In my moto, in my moto, in my moto, in my moto, in my moto.
Really like what the bass line's doing over this hook as well, just like again, covering that low end really, really nicely produced, just giving the whole low end this kind of warmth, this kind of fuzzy goodness, which is what you want on a subline on a tune like this. You don't want something that's too over the top because you need those drums to still be hitting and still hitting with a punch, which is difficult to do when the low end is too full up. The low end on this it just has the perfect amount of kind of warmth to kind of push everything else around it forward. Really smooth. Loving what they're doing with that little guitar line that's running throughout the middle of the tune. It just gives it kind of like this extra glistening goodness. There's almost like a shimmer to the tune when you hear a guitar line like that just kind of plucks away along the top and just kind of resonates, giving the high end just this extra sense of melodic kind of beauty. And it really, really works. It does really, really work. This has been an interesting listen, man. Again, this is what Lojay's so good at, catchiness within that electronic fusion world. And yeah, really enjoyable. We'll let it run through to the end and then give it our final breakdown. Let's go. Oh, the story's to be continued. Good video as well. Really nicely shot video. I think I missed the directing credits there. One sec. Let me just find those. Did it come up? Sorry about this. I want to make sure I get it right. Curatori. I think that's the directing credits. If it isn't, and that's just a production company or whatever, my apologies. But whoever did do the directing on this absolutely killed it. Love the lighting. Again, love that feeling of emotion that's very clear within it. I like the fact that Lojay's in his videos as well. He's always kind of doing the acting role when he needs to. Overall, this is good, man. Again, this does bode well for the forthcoming Lojay EP. We know that he's got a project on the way. We know that it's been a long time coming. And I think the fact that we're getting to hear quite a range from him. This is a lot slower than you typically hear from a Lojay tune, but it works, and it's clear that he can work in this kind of tempo and range. Following on from the last two singles we've heard from him, it's all sounding very, very crispy indeed. So there we go. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this one in the comment section down below. And as always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. My they sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, Cam TV. Stay locked.